Hey everybody, this is Brian with Bear Cards 34, coming back with another mail day video for some recent pickups that I had. I have been quite busy lately. Went on vacation with the family to St. George, Utah. Had a great time over Memorial Day. Hope everyone else had a nice holiday as well. So anyway, I haven't been online as much, haven't been as active recently. Between getting ready to leave for vacation and then coming back and trying to catch up with work, it's been pretty busy, so I'm hoping to catch up on some videos this weekend. A lot of great ones out there, so hopefully I can do that. But I did want to kind of give a shout out here to Jim Brown. This is my only Jim Brown Playing Days card, and this is one that I got back in probably like 1990. My mom and dad did a good job of picking up a few vintage cards for my brother and I when we were collecting when we were younger. And this is definitely one of my favorite cards. Jim Brown passed away recently. Definitely one of the all-time great football players. If there's a Mount Rushmore for running backs, he is and always will be on the Mount Rushmore, that's for sure. So rest in peace to Jim Brown. And so now I'll show you my pickups, my recent pickups. This one right here, this is a Bobby Wagner 2022 Prism Green Scope number to 75. He went to my alma mater of Utah State, and I really wanted to pick up a card of him on the Rams just to have that in my collection, and I really like the look of that card. He's back with Seattle this year, so hoping he has another nice year with the Seahawks. He's going to go to the Hall of Fame. He's had a great NFL career, and it was a lot of fun watching him. When I went back to grad school, he was on the USU football team, and I just had a lot of fun watching him play. And it's been great to see him have such a successful NFL career as well. And I'm going to stick with the Utah State Aggies, my alma mater, for one more pickup. This right here is the Jaylen Warren 2022 Contenders Rookie Ticket Auto. Want to give a shout out to Steeler Card 7. He picked one of these up on his channel. I didn't even know this card existed. And when I saw that, I thought I definitely need to get this one. I'm a huge Jaylen Warren fan. So my very first year of college, I went to Snow College, which is also in Utah, and Jaylen Warren, he played there for 2 years. He played at Snow College. Then he transferred over to my alma mater of Utah State and played 2 years with them. He averaged almost 6 yards a carry with the Aggies, and I got to see him play in 2019. During 2020, I just had to watch him on TV, but big fan of his. I really was excited when he moved over to Utah State. Unfortunately for me as an Aggie fan, he went over to the Oklahoma State his senior year, where he was the Big 12 Offensive Newcomer of the Year in 2021. He ran for over 1,200 yards and had a great year. And he was an undrafted free agent by the Steelers, but he had a really, really good rookie season. He played in all 16 games. He rushed for almost 400 yards with a 5-yard per carry average. And he caught another 28 passes for over 200 yards as well. So he had a really good rookie season, especially as an undrafted free agent making the team. And he doesn't have a lot of rookie cards, so I was very happy to get this one. And yeah, I was really happy to know that it even existed. So thanks, Steeler Card 7, for showcasing that in your video a little while back. Next up, and the reason I have this baseball out here, this is an autographed baseball. You guys may have seen this on my channel before from Vern Law, and then also his son Vance Law is the autograph on the bottom there. They went to some sort of a convention or something to that effect back in the 90s, early 90s, and my parents went to that. They were able to meet Vern and Vance Law and got these autographed baseballs for my siblings and I, and this is my baseball. And I'll tell you, there's nothing like an autographed baseball. I just think it's fantastic. They just look so good. And this one right here, because I've had this for a long time, I decided I was going to pick up a Vern Law card. And so I have this one right here. This is the 1956 Topps. I love this set. I just think these cards are gorgeous. And this one right here is kind of interesting. You know, the backs were great as well. It says movie star Bing Crosby brought Vern to Pittsburgh. So he's kind of the one that introduced him and got him playing with the Pittsburgh Pirates. So a little bit of a Pittsburgh theme today with the Jaylen Warren and then the Vern Law as well. And Vern Law played 16 years in the majors. He was a 2-time All-Star. As noted right here on the ball, 1960 Cy Young Award winner. That was a great year for him. He won 2 games in the World Series versus the Yankees to go on to help the Pirates win the World Series. So very happy to be able to add that card to my collection. There's nothing like vintage, especially vintage baseball just has something great about it. Vern went on in the 70s to be an assistant coach at BYU here in Utah. And his son Vance, 1988 All-Star, and he mentions that down here on the ball as well. And maybe I'll have to pick up a Vance Law rookie one of these days as well. In fact, Vance Law was the head coach for BYU baseball for many years, back around 2000. I think it was like 2000 to 2012. Vern is from Idaho, one state over from Utah, but they have that connection with BYU. So anyway, very happy to pick up that vintage card. All right, so my next pickup here, this is the Devin Hester. This is 2007 Topps White Refractor. If you followed my channel for a while, you know I'm trying to collect the entire Chicago Bears team set of this. These are numbered out of 869. And the Devin Hester was the most expensive one that I've had to purchase so far. I have 1 card left. I only need 1 card for the team set, and that's Robbie Gould rookie card. And that is the most expensive card of all of the Chicago Bears cards from that year. And so I'm hoping to pick that one up at some point. It is a little more pricey, especially for a kicker, but he is a great kicker and loved by Chicago fans. You know, I'm still hoping somehow we can get him back. We never should have let him go in the first place. But Hester, just a huge fan of his. He needs to be in the Hall of Fame. He will get in the Hall of Fame. His return highlights and statistics are just awesome. So I'm hoping he gets in very soon. And then my last card, and this is one I'm most excited for. This is one, I've wanted his auto for a very, very long time. And, you know, he and Dick Butkus were the two that I really wanted to get. You know, once I met Gale Sayers and I got his autograph, and I got a Walter Payton autograph a couple years ago, and Dick Butkus earlier this year. So I'm very, very excited to have this Mike Ditka, Coach Mike Ditka, on-card auto. This is the 2019 Panini National Convention VIP Instant Auto, and I was extremely happy to be able to finally get a Mike Ditka auto. Shout out to Mike over at Ditka Collector. He has a lot of great Mike Ditka cards and great Mike Ditka autos, and every time I see him, I'm like, man, I need to pick one up. So I'm so thrilled to finally have that. Just his legendary career playing for the Bears, his legendary career coaching the Bears, his personality, he's such a character. Love Mike Ditka, and so I'm just extremely happy to have that card there. So it's a really nice mail day for me. I was able to pick up, you know, I've got the vintage baseball card of Vern Law to go along with the auto, picking up one more Topps Chrome from 2017 White Refractor of Devin Hester, so 1 away from the set there. And then a couple guys from my alma mater of Utah State, Bobby Wagner and Jalen Warren. So very happy with these pickups today, and appreciate you guys watching. Hope everyone is doing well, and I will be back with more videos in the near future. And as always, go Bears!